Super Newcastle. Newcastle United FC.
Buongiorno everyone, we're outside Wembley, not really, we're outside a proper football stadium, the home of Newcastle, St James's Park, in the pissing down rain.
It's 10:15 at night and it's fucking freezing.
And I work now again, you know, I've got fucking work in the morning, up at the crack of dawn, but this is what we do for you, you see, this is what happens here.
Fucking Newcastle, they kind of pull out a result.
Hi, finished, Tottenham 1, Newcastle 0, how on earth didn't we score in that game?
Because the strikers are shit. Simple as that. Simple
Fucking
as
hell,
that.
man.
What we've said all season, just need a goal scorer. Try to bring in Slimani, done fuck all. Perez scored a few goals in the last few games. But he's just simply not good enough. Like, he's got no strength. Neither has Gale. They're both fucking midgets.
What about that Perez miss kick, man? Fucking hell.
See, he can't even kick a ball. Like, how do you expect him to put it in the net when he can't even kick a ball? Like, that's like first school shit. Like, oh, mate. Dude,
To be fair, Newcastle, we played really well now.
yeah, it wasn't
Like,
even a bad
Spurs didn't turn
performance.
up, we turned up. It was a great performance until that cutting edge of the final third, which has been the problem all season.
Like, we were saying that during the game, like, just once we got to the final third, like, I just had no confidence. I was thinking, like, what's the point putting the ball in the box? Because there's two midgets that can't kick a ball in the box.
We're saying,
Like, what's the point?
we're saying, oh, lob the ball in. Oh, actually,
Yeah.
no, drill the ball in.
Aye.
Hopefully it gets a deflection. That was our best chance. Like, someone, like a Spurs player getting a touch or something, because, like, knee one looked like they would score to Newcastle. We could have played here for another fucking 900 minutes. And knee one was going to put the ball in the back of the net for her.
Like, Yedlin and Dummett were like, getting some decent balls in, but to fucking midgets, they can't score goals.
Aye.
Like, what's the point? Like, there was a couple of decent chances. Diarmi got his head on one, went miles wide.
Lascelles head out.
Lascelles got a really good head.
Great
But he's the
save from
fucking
Lloris.
centre-back.
Aye,
That was
nah.
the best chance of the game from the centre-back. Like, nah, you need to spend at least 30 million on a good striker next season to score goals. Like, I like Gale, but he's just not cutting it. Perez isn't good enough.
We were saying, like, imagine if Newcastle had a striker worth 20, 30 million this season. This season we're in now, we would be where Burnley were.
Aye.
Where Burnley are in the Europa League space, like top 7, top 8. We've got 10th with that fucking championship side.
Yeah.
Need decent striker. Gale's got 1 goal in 23 games. If we had a 20 goal season striker, just think where we would be this season. Surely Ashley's got to think that. Wake up and invest in the summer.
Yeah. Josh Murphy. Is it Josh Murphy?
Jacob Murphy.
Jacob Murphy.
The wrong Murphy was it.
One of them. One of the Murphys came on.
One of them scored screamers for Norwich.
Straight away, just came on. Wicked run. And, like, he had a good chance. Probably should have squared it to Perez. But I don't blame him. I wouldn't have either.
Perez was there for the tap-in, but would he have tapped it in?
I'm like, he should have taken it himself. Like, he's got a lot to prove, to be fair. I'm a fan of him. I don't know his first name, but I'm a big fan of him other than that. But, like, he's a good player. He's got that flair and that pace, and, like, he can score goals. Like, he's got a lot to prove, and a goal for him would have looked good there. But I wouldn't have passed it to Perez. What's the fucking point? Like, he's just missed sitters.
He just blazed it over. It was close. It was a class run, but again, the story of the night and quite the story of the season was that it didn't hit the back of the net.
Yeah. Just knee flare up front. It's just fucking dog shit, man. It's not good enough.
Spurs didn't really have any chance but the Kane goal, which used far too much space in.
Just
And then obviously at the end, I think Rose had a chance. Great save by Dubravka, but Newcastle should have went into half-time leading, really.
Like I say, if they had like a 30 million striker, probably could have went into half-time, 2-0 up. Second half, maybe he's getting another 1 or 2. But there's just no one up top. Like I say, like, you get into the final third, and there's just no confidence. Like, you're crossing the ball in to no one. Like, what's the point? Like, might as well try and dribble or something. Like, I haven't got any suggestions. Just not what they did. Like, there's fucking no one there to score a goal. That's the fucking point.
That was the frustrating thing, because Newcastle were stringing a few nice passes together again. Shelby always playing it in front of the blokes in the wing, or playing it in front of Gale. His runs were making a threat, but at the end of the day, the striker that he is, he's paid to score goals, and anyone was doing it, and that's why Newcastle came here with nothing tonight, and then top 10's looking like it could be taken away from her.
Yep, aye. One game left of the season. It's like 4 places with 1 point. Like, could easily finish 14th or 15th. Could finish 14th of this race. Like 10th was there for the taking. Was screaming before the Everton game for 8th and 9th. Like, what a really good run up to the Everton game.
Only one way to go now.
Like, we're riding that wave of momentum before the Everton game. It was fucking wavy up into the Everton game. Like, Everton had, like, Newcastle had a game in hand on Everton, 1 point behind. It was there for the taking, but just since that Everton game, just fucking absolutely balled it.
Going into the last game of the season against Chelsea here on Sunday at St James's Park, Newcastle got a good record against Chelsea.
Yeah.
Chelsea have been, drew the night with Huddersfield. Huddersfield now sealed Premier League safety for next season. Chelsea one eye on the FA Cup final, chance for Newcastle to finish up the season on a high.
Quietly optimistic about that one, to be fair, because I think Chelsea's out of the top 4 race now with that draw against Huddersfield. So Chelsea aren't competing for the top 4 anymore. One game left, one eye on the FA Cup. So they've got less to play for now than Newcastle have. So, and like I say, Newcastle's got a really good record here against Chelsea. So quite optimistic about that one. Could sneak a win there.
I fancy get something. Maybe a 1-1 draw. I'm going to go for. I don't think we'll get beat, which would be good. Not to end this fucking barren of 4 defeats in a row now. I think it is.
It'll be a big win for Newcastle, no, because Chelsea's got nothing to play for, but Newcastle's got that top 10 to play for.
I know.
Like we were saying before,
still in our hands. So
yeah, like we were saying before the end of the game, it's not going to get Europa League and it's not going to get relegated. So you could say there's nothing to play for, but we were saying you get money from the Premier League for every position you finish in. So what's the point in lying back now and could finish anywhere between 10th and 14th? What looks better? Finishing 10th and not getting Europa League, or finishing 14th and not getting Europa League. Might as well fucking try and get as much as you can. Try and finish 10th, get money off of the Premier League for the 10th place finish. And just show some neck, show some fucking bottle.
If you look at potential investors or players who want to come to the club, if you look at Rafa Benitez as your manager, top 10 Premier League side, it's something to entice you. You know what I mean? For a new owner to come in, or for players that you want to sign.
A club fighting for Europa League potentially next season, finishing the top 10, could go up to Burnley's level with a fucking good striker, got a world class manager. Like I say, all you need is an investor. You need someone to put money in, get some good players. All the same at the end of the game, the squad's all right, just need a little bit more in depth, but it's the striker that you need. The striker's what you need. You need 30 million, put in the striker, then a little bit more strength and depth. The squad's not that bad if they can pull a finger out. But like I say, two strikers maybe, because fucking no one's cutting it at the minute.
Nah.
So strength and depth, a fucking good strikers, splash that money. Whoever's money it is, fucking rob a bank if you need to.
We'll fucking need a rob a bank. Anyone fancy helping with rob a bank?
Let's get a fucking deposit going. Someone put in. A couple of quid here and there before the end of the season.
Go for me, Page. Start it up.
Go fund me.
Go
fund me a striker.
Go for me, Barclays. Going into the Chelsea game, then, do you reckon Rafa should change it up? Obviously, Kenny's not going to be there. Won't be able to play against parent club. Do you reckon he should just give a few lads a shout, or would you stick with the team he likes to see?
Yeah. Had a really good run under the guys that played today. Obviously, Slimani's out and Kennedy's going to be out, unfortunately. So stick with the same 11. That's
start Murphy instead of Kennedy. Then?
Yeah, or Atsu.
I haven't seen Atsu in a while. Against his former side, point to prove.
Yeah. So stick with the same squad, same starting 11 that's had that wave of momentum. Other than Kennedy, Murphy or Atsu, either one. Doesn't really give a fuck, does it?
I was like to say, I'd like to see Marino brought back in, but how well Giammi and Shelby are playing, it's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, I still don't know how good of a game Shelby had today. He's gone missing since.
A couple of misplacement plus one, but some were decent, some hit and miss.
Diarmi, is fucking Jordi Vieira. He's fucking unreal.
He's unreal tonight again. He's snapping in
just
everyone.
a proper brick. I liked him before he signed for Newcastle. Kind of as a number 10 role, a high attacking midfielder, but he's strong, isn't he? So Benitez has changed him into a defensive back, and he's unreal.
Brilliant. Benitez again, genius.
He's 10 times better than that Bakayoko cunt that plays for Chelsea. That cost fucking 30 million or something. He's dog shit, him. Honestly, I'd rather have fucking Jordi Vieira than 30 million Bakayoko.
Shame about the game. Look forward to Sunday.
Yeah.
Party time. At the end of the day, Newcastle have survived. They're in the Premier League next year. Let's get behind the lads. Hopefully get a result. We'll be there outside 9 bar. Fan cams. Come along. And again, remember, enjoy yourself.